Not me.
Rogue versus Mage. I love this matchup, man. It's always been traditionally one of my favorite matchups. Is a classic player that considers himself a Mage main, traditionally speaking. Might be a Druid right
Two
now,
blinds
but
and two.
my
I
roots
think.
are
Yeah, I
Mage.
mean,
I love this matchup. It's just like, who's gonna ice block? Who's gonna blind? Who's gonna do this shit? Cab, very good rogue. Reming's very good mage. Like, I think we're in for a treat, everybody. Best of 3. Keep in mind, best of 3. Vanish into Reming's. Reming's taking so much fucking damage right now. Ice block, feeling so pressured. They need to ice block and they need to breathe. They need to reassess. What the hell do I do now? Is they cold snap? They ice spray themselves back up after the cold snap. They're already gonna have to ice block again. Keep in mind, best of 3 once again, folks. Blinks away. There's the pressure. There's the sheep coming out. And in trouble. He's going to shrink it out of it immediately. Reming's puts himself in a more comfortable total for chronostatic preservation between the eyes. Lots of damage coming out from Cab right now. Mutilate, motherfucker. As the eviscerates comes out.
He has nothing. I have nothing, though. That's good.
Sick.
That's good. That's good. I have to give him the opener, right? So, like...
Taking a drink for Reming's as this next dueling flag goes down. Now, keep in mind, a lot of these players have utilized their cooldowns available to them. We've seen the cold snap. We've seen the ice blocks. Less is available to our mage. I thought they were, I'm going to be honest, I thought they were starting that with a sheep, and I was like, how the hell did they see him? There's a sap coming out from our rogue friend. Very capable here.
No
Gets
trinket.
to determine how they want to open here. Maybe they wait for the chronostatic preservation. You know? It's a viable solution. I'm gonna get on the other side so you can hear their duel more than the duel behind me. That's something I'll work on in the future as well. Keep in mind, we're gonna be doing duels all over the worlds. Friday Night Fights is gonna be something where you never know what the fuck's gonna happen. Frost Nova comes down.
Juked him.
Into the living bomb. Big blind there. Allowing this rogue to...
Fine, though, the bomb's late.
Usually, they've used some of their cooldowns, but they got some left here. The living bomb's going to...
No shot!
But they get the sap off as well. They get the re-stealth. They get the sap. Cab's playing this one by the books, playing well right now.
That was insane.
Do they have enough juice to burst through this mage fold?
What's the step CD?
They've survived this long. Reming's blinks out of the sheep shot immediately. Do they get the sheep? This is a tough situation, man. From our rogue friend. They used the Soul of Impending Doom, if I'm not mistaken. It looked like. I'll have to get the confirmation on that afterwards. There's an injury in the eyes. They are going to get the chronostatic preservation back up there. Iron Grenade's going to come down. It is going to connect, baby! The health potion coming out from Rogue before the grenade does connect with them. 50% totals. Good fucking duel. Living Flame is going to connect with them. Are we going to see a chronostatic preservation? There's a chronostatic preservation. Frost Nova afterwards. Rogue feeling very vulnerable right now.
Yeah.
Is this tied up? It is tied up.
But now he has Vanish. Oh, I gotta do him before he has Vanish. What do you think? Do him before he has Vanish?
1-1.
But after that, Mage just too many resets, too many snares.
Real good point.
It's so hard to get out of the poly then. You know, like, and once they poly you and start controlling you from far without vanishes, trinkets, and resets, it's a tough situation. So I think our rogue does buy a little time. He saps, and he's like, okay, maybe I got 15 seconds on it. So I sap this guy, kind of open up. Maybe I expose, you know? Just going with the ambush, because they're like, the second I sheep shot, they're going to shadow step instantly. There's the vanish. Open up. Can they get the kit? No, they can't get the cheat from the vanish, which is too bad. Rogue's in a really tough position here. It's funny. It's kind of like almost mirroring exactly what Bobo said. The longer this went, the more it went into their... Cab knew it too.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah. Cab and the losers. Reming moves on to the next round. Jeez.
Don't mind.
It just takes forever to activate.
All right, this is it.
Maybe if you pre-mine and you lead them into it, if you're a caster and they're melee.
Someone's just like off on the side for 20 minutes planting mines.
We're down to about 7 people left in the tournament, so everybody left is a
Do I need this?
veteran of this PvP game. Like we got
I don't
some
need the
real
pill, correct?
players out here. The competition's been tough from the get-go.
Yeah, this has been fun. Mage versus Paladin here. This is best of 3. Keep in mind, folks. Are we going to see the poly come out? Are we going to see a Hodge? Potentially fake casting in the sense of like trying to bait the Hodge.
No, he doesn't have a
There's
Duke.
chronostatic preservation, just kind of getting themselves back up. There's the ice barrier as well. What an interesting new move. I don't even know what to think of it, honestly. I've got to analyze it. There's the rank 1 Frostbolt, but it's not going to slow them down because they do have that Blessing of Freedom on themselves. They are going to get connected with. They instantly blink out of it. Try to get away if they can as they refresh that fire damage, put down the Living Bomb, and just kind of kite away, hoping the Living Flame does some damage. There's the Repentance onto our Mage friend. They ice block it, which puts them more susceptible potentially here. Now keep in mind, best of 3, so these cooldowns are impactful. They matter. Remming's getting low. Ice Barriers himself back up as the Dragonling still beats on Jogan for just a little bit more. Rank 1. There's the bubble coming out from Jogan as they connect. There's the Hodge. So that's 2 ice blocks now.
It's bad. It isn't a bubble though.
Tries to kite away. Blinks. Chronostatic Preservation is going to come out, so they're ready for that. They're going to start building that up. There is the Polymorph onto our Paladin friend, and this is usually when the Mage starts to feel pretty good. They evocate themselves back up. And Living Bomb as well. Ice Barrier gets refreshed there. Do they get a Polymorph off? They really can't because the flame there anyway. That was just a Chronostatic Preservation. It looked like Arcane. It's funny, it was always so sure when you saw an Arcane spell being cast what it was. Now, there's some question to that. Jogan feeling pretty vulnerable as the first round goes to Remming.
Alright, but now I just win, right?
Whenever these duelers are ready. The next duel gets started here. Do they do Chronostatic? No, neither. Gets stunned by the Seal of Justice, I think it was. I don't think that was a Hodge. There's a grenade. It is going to connect onto the Paladin. Allows for the free Polymorph afterwards. Chronostatic Preservation once. They put that Living Flame out. Annoying spell, man. Because then you just rank 1 Frostbolt and you're like, answer it. Because you're just going to get burned down. You just kite. It's very consistent damage. Frostbolt doesn't even matter. Blessing of Freedom is out. They try to health potion back to a more comfortable total. Connects with the grenade. They are able to do that. Remming's down to about half HP. Holy Light coming out from Jogan. Does connect with that. This is either player's game right now. Chronostatic Preservation healing up this Mage just a little bit more as they Arcane Missile and blink away. Using that mana gem to kind of sustain that mana total. Full Holy Light coming out from Jorgen right now. And they actually are able to utilize that land hands. The tournament life on the line. They're like, you know what? This is the time to use it if ever there's a time to use it. But this is what Mage can be good at doing what's about to happen. I think we're going to see polys. I think you're going to see what you saw and you see so often with Mages. They get that hard reset. And now you have another spell to mix in there too, is Chronostatic. It's incredibly strong. These Mages can reset. And they've always been able to. But now they have things like the Chronostatic to keep them in the game longer. The bubble has already been expunged. The land hands has been expunged. The way this is, how long this is lasting, it's possible they get it back. Three seconds left on Sheep here. Living Flame again. I think that's his 3rd time this duel we've seen a Living Flame. As the grenade comes down, just going to connect. They close the distance and just put down that damage. The Exorcism blinks out immediately.
Oh
There's
no, I died
right now, but all it takes is a Hodge. Can they do it? 1 tick advantage, 2 tick. Not enough.
No way!
It gets refreshed. There's the Hodge.
Got him.
Feeling the pressure, though, as Remmings takes the duel.
That was great. That was great. That was great. That was a great duel.
Anyway, this is best of 3 Remmings versus Hosito. Dude, I'm so stoked for this. Good duelers, man. Finals. Who gets the fucking WoW token? Wait, if Remmings wins, they win both. Holy shit, they've got a lot of pressure on the line. There's a lot of marbles here in the sink. Half HP. Health potions themselves back up to total. Super Smash Bros. Music playing. Power to the cycle. Is it enough? Big damage onto Remming right now. Oh, no, dude. First round goes to Hosito Jones.
Play that bad.
This is why I was saying best of 5 is not necessary.
This is gonna be-
Jesus. Jeff, why didn't you compete? You were
Yeah, I gotta
you
run,
checking,
right?
and
I
then
gotta
you didn't
run?
Put yourself in the bracket. You chickened out?
Peace,
Yo,
baby.
thanks for the follow,
Yeah,
brother.
chicken.
D-Moth.
I am a chicken first off, Boomkin.
I gotta play that different, right?
Well,
But
secondly,
like,
I have
here's the
to
thing.
start the tournament. And I
Do
was
I like?
well, I'll just sit on
Do
a
I
bench.
sit on
But
top of them, or do I
in
like
future
play
I
the
will,
fucking
I
range
promise.
game in the dots?
I
You
will.
know, I think I played the range
I'll
game
just-
in the dots. I don't win when I'm
It's
just.
not that big of a
I don't
deal. I'll
win
switch
running
games
at his
because I
ass.
gotta, you know what I mean? Like I love competing too.
Yeah, man, it adds a little more fun to it.
Yeah, I will
It's a-
next time. I promise.
It's crazy to juggle brackets, casting, and competing, but you know, we can do
For-
it.
For a laid back tournament like this, I could, 100%.
We're gamers. We got it covered. All right, round 2's already started.
Round two.
Grenade, great grenade by Remy's onto Josito. And then he's going for the poly, going for the heal. He ranged the poly. Josito ranged the poly, so it didn't go off. Remy's keeping himself up. I think he's trying to Josie this time because he knows he can't win on the damage versus damage fight. He's got to win on the outlast.
Chronostatic's insane, man. Like, there's so much healing. When he's playing at range like this, just kiting. Now, keep in mind, Living Flame is pressuring Hosey, so, like, we're seeing, like, a damage disparity, but that was partially because the Living Flame, honestly. This Hody kind of closes the distance now. He does have a lot of less mana. Big Polymorph coming out. Going to get out of that instantly because there is that Living Bomb still onto Hosey. Hosey, vulnerable turtles of mana, puts the Blanket Silence down onto Remy, and the Mind Spike comes out and is not going to do too much, but those dots are whittling away at Remy right now. Do they have a Chronostatic Preservation? They're going to blink in afterwards. The fear comes out. Will the Forsaken's going to counter that? Down to 20.